Today, I'm going to share with you all my village to state journey and also how and why did I start learning English. Let me tell you why did I start learning English? What was my motivation or reason behind learning English? The major reason why I started learning English was self realization. Yes, self realization. During COVID, my parents gave me a phone to do online lectures for my JW preparation. And at that time, I watched a YouTube video where the professor was explaining in English, but I was not able to understand it. I was not able to grasp the information. I was not able to understand the English sentences, his vocabulary, and it was not too tough. So that day, I realized, like I thought for an hour that day, and I realized, Sneha, without learning English, will you be able to communicate with people? Without learning English, will you be enough confident in your life? Will you be able to reach to global, global people, like many people, and will you be able to learn from them if you don't know English? Will you be confident in your life? If you don't know English and if you're not learning English, will you get better opportunities in your life? That's what I thought by myself. And even if I get better opportunity, then I have to stand on a stage. I'm going to stand in a place where I don't know if the person who is standing in front of me is asking questions to me in English, and I have to stay dependent on a person to translate it to me, and I have to wait, and I'm going to answer it in native language. And for me personally, I don't like to be dependent on anyone. Wherever I'm going, I go alone. I do all the things alone. That is the other thing. I'll tell you in other videos. But I don't like to be dependent on anyone. So when I thought of all these things together, I thought, no, this is not the way Sneha is going to be. I want to be independent in speech, in work, in everything. I want to do everything by myself. Taking help is different thing, and depending on someone is completely different. Not as a woman, not as a woman, but I don't think anyone should be dependent on anyone. That is my personal opinion. So there I started learning English every day, bit by bit, and it was really hard when I started. But I had to do it because I was not motivated to learn English. I self realized it. I got that heartbreak of not knowing English, and from that point, I think the English has grown a lot. Uh, People prioritized English a lot at that time. So then, however hard it is, I started learning English. And day by day, I practiced English every day. I used to speak, read, write, everything, all of these things. And then when I went to my college, and because I didn't know much English during my school time, I was not even confident. My teacher never gave me an opportunity to do anchoring. They never gave in my entire school time. I have never done anchoring. And I love to do anchoring. I like to share stage with good people. I like to speak on stage, but they didn't give me a single opportunity. And that was too heartbreaking for me. And one of my friend even told me you are not enough confident, so they won't give you an opportunity. And that hit me so hard at that time. And when I prepared and when I was learning English, I was not preparing as if I have to do like I have to nail it or something. I was just starting slowly, slowly. And every day just little time you give to English, that is more than it. Then I went, when I joined my college, the very first year, there was a competition. There was sports competition, and for that, and no, not sports competition. There was a science day program in our college, and for that, they were looking for anchors from first year, and somehow I came to know it, and I thought let's audition it, and because there were auditions at that time, and I auditioned, and sirs there, all they were so kind. They just showered showered with very kind words. They complimented me a lot for my expressions, for my way of speaking, and they just boost my confidence and they gave me opportunity, and I'm very thankful for it. They gave me an opportunity to stand upon stage wearing a blazer and everyone is listening to you. That's all I wanted. And that just, and I remember that day, 2021, and I was so happy. And they clicked photos. I attached same photo on my thumbnail. I was so happy. And in this way, then again, second competition, third competition, I anchored many of the events in my college, and I got huge. I received a lot of compliments from so many teachers and students, and that just boosted my confidence. And our communication skills teacher, he was so impressed. He used to encourage me. He used to tell me you should go for more opportunities outside. And his kind words have always motivated me to learn English. And today I'm speaking to you all on YouTube because of my confidence, because of my spirit of learning English. And I suggest everyone to learn English because it will boost your confidence to some extent, to very extent. You will see a different version of yourself because how much ever you deny, people outside value those people who are good at communication because it is a social skill. You should know to talk to people. And if English is a medium to reach global audiences, too many people, to a larger audience, then why not learn it? Is it a waste of time to learn English or any skill? I don't think so. And personally, I suggest everyone to learn English, and I'm here to help you all. Let's do one thing in the comment section. Everyone who is viewing this video, whether they have good opinion or bad opinion, just try to write a complete sentence in the comments. We will see how good you are in English. You express all your opinions, and if not related to this video, related to anything, you just write it in comments. Every viewer should write a comment, a complete sentence or a paragraph or anything you like, and we will see how much you are. Then you yourself will realize how good you are in English as compared to other people in the comment section. And it's not about comparison, it's about self realization, self motivation. Because how much ever time you take motivation from videos, it's not going to work. Self realize. That is the key to success and education too. Educate yourself. All the best to everyone who are learning English, and I'm sure give me any topic, I will make sure I make the video. If you have anything to ask me, please ask me in the comments. I'm ready to answer to all of your questions. Until then, signing off, Sneha.